Sushanta, your objectives are to select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes, organize the speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes, ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purpose, project sincerity and conviction, and control any nervousness you may feel. Try not to use notes. Timer, please note, is 5 to 7 minutes, and on this, same goes for you also.
All right, Sushanta, conquer the fear, Sushanta.
The brave man is not he who doesn't feel afraid, but he who conquers his fear. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Why some people are afraid of speaking in public? Anybody can answer this? Vinith?
Anxiety.
Self-conscious.
Lack of self-confidence.
I believe the main cause is shyness. Once we are associated with pain or embarrassment, to avoid it, we'll do anything, almost anything. Unfortunately, shyness is a detriment for success, enormous detriment for success. Like people like we share everywhere that we have a fear to public speaking. But we should better understand that what is the main cause of it, and how and work on that to overcome it. And the best is to overcoming shyness, to get acquainted to sharing is practice. Force yourself when you don't want to speak and speak. And I think the Toastmaster is a nice platform who give the opportunity to speak. And second thing, to overcome shyness is we always think that the other people are smart than us, but in exactly it is not. We always think that they are smart and they have a good exposure, but which we don't. In exactly it is not. Once a basketball coach explained to me how a passing is a selfish. When a player has to make a direct shot and instead of that she decides to pass on to another fielder, she is selfish and she is hurting to the team. And the reason is when you have direct things and when you have a direct shot, when you can make a goal and you are passing, you are hurting yourself as well as your team by hiding in the shyness. The team, they require you. They want your help to go through and to solve the issue, to make it and to win. I remember Muhammad Katani, who has got in 2015 the champion of the Toastmaster for the public speaking. You can mend your voice. In your voice, you can win the people. He is the person who has grew up by humiliation, getting humiliation. The reason is that he had a slaughter and fear of speaking in public. But when he joined in Toastmaster, he practiced it and he competed in many speech contests, and in last he win it. Just a small example, even from my life. I was the world's shyest child because since I am born and brought up in a rural area, I had no exposure to the public speaking. I was not that much gregarious. Today I am. I remember one day here, they asked me to give an introduction speech in this company of team. I had no idea what I am going to talk. I have never heard how to introduce myself. But finally, I wrote some 5 to 6 lines in a note. I was prepared a little bit. From the time of invitation to speak up, in that moment of horror, I was completely horrified. I was being completely physically ill. I spoke to the second line of the speech. I just get to that and totally forgot remaining. It was completely humiliated. Then I decided I will fix this anyhow. Then I joined Toastmasters. And here I am improving. And I feel if I get a second chance, I will not face the same humiliation that day I had faced. So don't hide your strength. Just come and speak whenever you get a chance, so you will flourish your knowledge. To conclude my speech, to overcome your shyness, you have to just stay away from the shyness.